And we're
It's
live.
just like that.
Wow. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're ready for some sick UK doubles. I'm Young MILF, joined by...
Slime. Why do you have 4 U's in your tag?
It was somehow already taken on Twitter.
Did you try all of them?
Yeah, I actually did, one by one until it let me
And that's
have
where
it.
you got to?
Yeah.
Did you consider any other solutions? Like a 0, Young MILF?
No, I'm not a fan of numbers.
Okay.
In my tag. And cause then it's kind of like, whenever I enter a UK, like a tournament, I get a couple people chant my name, like Young MILF, right?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll have the
So you have
Twitter
people that chant your name?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're good?
No, I'm just popular.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why
are you popular?
I'm friendly enough that all the UK people like me, I guess.
So you're nice enough of a guy.
Yeah. I play like ass.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So do you think the chanting is ironic?
I'd like to think it's a pleasure of seeing me.
Yeah. That's always the case, isn't it?
You know, I mean, I'll never know. But
You could ask.
Yeah, I could.
If your friends are good enough friends, they'll be honest with you.
You don't know English people.
Oh, no. What's the difference?
English people would... There's a sketch in the show Faulty Towers I think sums it up perfectly, where these 2 old ladies are complaining about their food that they've been served, and they're like, this is horrible, how can they serve this, blah blah blah. And then the manager's like, is everything okay? And like, lovely.
Oh, well, it's great, love.
Yeah. So that's like the UK people, you know, they're just to be polite.
So you're saying that everyone in the UK will lie to your face all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
And then they call it politeness. It's how it works.
So what do you really think of me?
So far, you're a little...
You're being polite.
No, I'm not being polite. You didn't let me speak. At the start, I thought this guy's a little dismissive. I tried to talk to you, just checking your phone, you know.
I'm so tired, man.
Now we're grooving. We're getting ready. I hear some melee in my ear. We got some teams sitting down. Oh, we got my boys. These boys definitely do get happy when I enter the venue.
Okay.
We're in the same group chat. We're a thing called Team Gains. We played a crew battle. We won that crew battle.
Team Games?
Team Gains.
Team Gains?
Yeah.
You go to gym?
No, none of us do.
Okay, I like it.
We're also not self-aware at all. we're arguably the most obnoxious entity in UK Melee.
I like
but
that.
We ended racism in a crew battle on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
You ended racism itself.
Yeah, so that was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sechi and his merry men got taken down. One on a lost dog situation.
His merry men.
It was very hype. We played on that little tiny TV there. There was about 6. We would have had a crowd of maybe the venue, but unfortunately they all couldn't see that tiny TV.
I see.
Yeah. So we only ended up having...
I think some of the best Melee always goes down in a corner
yes.
setup, you know?
I'm a very big fan of crews, and I don't think it should... Unless it's international, it shouldn't be played on a stage. That scuffed feel.
That sweaty
air. Because we were literally getting all in each other. I think Sechi was literally screaming in someone's face at one point whilst they were playing.
That's spicy.
So, yeah.
I like that.
So
who are your boys?
My boys are, unfortunately, as cool as Team Gains are, we don't play any cool characters. Except me, I play Falco. But we've got the Ices and the Sheik.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me about which...
I don't know who Alexander and Pinkman are. We're in the same boat. We're going to learn about them together.
Okay, tell me about Bort and Bombo.
So, Bort thinks he's amazing and does have really good neutral. And then...
I see the
Sheik.
Sheik, okay.
Yeah, and then Bombo, the Ices, is your typical grimy Ices. And then together the strat is that Bombo tries to wobble you, whilst Bort uses his amazing neutral to wall you out.
Right, his skills.
And that's how they win games.
Okay.
They are pretty good in the UK. So Bombo himself is ranked 13th in the UK. Bort is currently unPR'd, which means under 25.
Wow.
And usually they get pretty far into top 8, so usually 5th in the UK.
Okay.
In terms of doubles, so they are pretty solid. I
so
think
they're a favorite seed then.
I think they were the 3rd, and then their 2nd seed hasn't shown up. The 1st seed in their pool though is Bobby Big Balls and Trif.
Oh, in their pool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, I mean, it's a pretty strong start. They got a healthy stock lead.
Alexander and Pinkman, I'm also interested in. Now, either Alexander or Pinkman having an expression on his face that says, son of a bitch.
He's like,
I can't believe this.
I'm still trying to wake up, and I have to play an Ices.
Ices and a Sheik.
Yeah.
You know? Especially as Falcon or Marth, well, maybe Falcon Sheik isn't too bad. It's kind of fun when you get to throw around.
Well, you got to try pretty hard, whereas she can ABC it quite easily, right?
Yeah, you get the alphabet. Oh, okay. Pinkman again. We know now that he is the Falcon. He is not having a good time. He looks like Limmy in this sketch, where he finds out that Feathers and and steel weighs the same. The same exact expression.
That was a sick down air because I'm a Team Gains fanboy.
Team Gains. Now, why is it called Team Gains? Team Gains. Team,
you know, I'm actually a late arrival, so I don't know the origin of the name.
And you never asked.
No.
Insane. Why do you not care about history?
Because I live in the here and now.
All right, fair enough.
I'm a man about the moment.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. The past affects the present in very minute ways. It's up to the present what happens. I don't know what I'm saying.
No. You got that. You got there already, and now you're.
Yeah, I'm confusing it. Yeah, totally right.
Okay, we got a Sopo and a Sheik, and a Dream, and a Nana on the back burner. Looks like Martha's going down here. Nope.
Bort's edge guarding everyone. He just tried to kill.
Oh, wow, he let the Popo back. This is actually a really good play. You should let the Popo live, double team the Sheik, and then you have to deal. Basically, you turn it. Because Popo is kind of like, it just hangs out, right? That's probably not the best strategy. I don't really play doubles. I kind of try to avoid it every turn.
I think killing him at all is still pretty good, right?
Of course.
He tried to jab him back into him. That was actually kind of cute. That was the coolest thing you'll see from
Imagine the comeback from Pinkman. Nope.
I can't. It's too late. Good tap there from Bombo.
That was a good tap. That was a very teammate tap. He says, I got your backup, homie.
He's got a different... Oh, no, that's his actual controller.
Oh, he kissed it.
So he gave me his controller yesterday when he went to the bathroom. And then after 7 minutes, I was like, he should be back from the bathroom. So I go see the bar, and Bombo is there skanking out at the bar. So I go up to...
What does that mean?
Oh, he's just getting on it.
What does that mean?
Do you want me to not speak in idioms?
I love the idioms. Yeah. I just need to have them decoded first.
He's like loud, rowdy. He's jumping around. He's got drinks in his hands, right? And so I go up to another player from Wales called Girth Lord, and I'm like, yo, I'm going to hand you Nathan's controller. And very confused, he's like, what? And I just put it in his open palm and run away.
Why'd you do that?
Realized, I don't want to babysit it anymore.
That's your friend. That's Team Gains.
Yeah.
Team Gains does not look out for each other. That's what I'm learning right now.
Team Gains abused my kindness of looking after his controller.
I guess so, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just went to the bar.
He went to go skank out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You don't make the boys watch your stuff while you go skank out.
Yeah, that's true.
If you went to pee, that's fine.
You got to be honest.
Yeah, come back.
Like you said, all Englishmen lie.
Exactly.
Right. I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up.
You'll notice it when you go back to the USA. You'll be like, damn, that motherfucker didn't like me. He was really nice about me the whole time. And after a week, you'll realize everything was actually an insult, and then they just call it banter.
I see. Yeah. Good strategy, honestly.
But then they do it for real, and that's the mix-up. Sometimes they actually will just call out your personality for fun, and then sometimes they actually are doing it. But you'll never know which one. You can have a friend. This is still going on. We've gone through an entire anecdote.
Did you see he got pummeled from the other wobble? Oh, no.
We managed to go through an entire anecdote during a wobble in doubles. That's impressive.
That's pretty good.
That's what Team Gains gives you.
Well, I think the more impressive thing was that the Falcon ran into the Marth getting wobbled and then got pummeled and then fell off the stage and died. It was the most value wobble I've ever seen in my life.
Only at 11 a.m.
Yeah, right.
When you see this kind of action.
Ooh.
I think a big problem the Marth team has is that whenever they actually go for a hit, they leave themselves exposed to be hit by the other player from Team Gains, right?
Yeah.
Like the Marth went for a juggle on the Sopo there, but just the Falcon wasn't occupying Sheik, so Sheik just got to get a free punish started.
Team Gains has this synergy, right? They've teamed before. They have this link of the soul, right?
Yes.
Alexander and Pinkman, maybe they do, but it's not strong enough. That's what we're seeing.
They definitely need to turn up their soul power right now if they want to beat Team Gains. Because they were up until God knows when. So that's actually our power-up.
Right.
The more degenerate we've been, the better we play.
What does EWGF mean?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I'll ask him.
Not a real Team Games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is the F smash. Yeah, I'm also seeing sort of a lack of speed from the Falcon. I know it's like the idea of Falcon in doubles is you run around like a cheetah and then you pounce. Right. You can throw out big moves like knee pretty inconsequentially. That's the idea at least, but I feel like the Falcon's just kind of thinking too much and a little too scared. It's the synergy again. You got to know where your teammate is and have it his back.
Out neutral.
Yeah.
by Bort. You can try to
Unfortunate.
run around, but then Sheik hitboxes. If they're there to stop you, they're there to stop you.
You're too good. He's got Bowser on his wallet. What does that mean? It looked like Bowser. It looked like a Koopa of some sort.
The amount of Bowser mains there would be if he wasn't trash would actually be pretty big, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's like a cool villain.
I mean, there's Bowser mains in Ultimate, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what the draw of Ultimate is, especially for the Zoomers, is that you get to be the character, you know? You get to say, this is me. But you can't really do that in Melee, because you try it for like the first 6 months or a year, and you're like, wait, Roy does really, like, I can't do anything.
Whereas in Ultimate, you just pick him up.
Yeah, in Ultimate, you just pick them up, and like you can
plug and play.
You can mess around. That's, you're fine.
Buffer your aerials.
Oh God.
Buffer everything. Just have fun.
Why is your tag Young MILF? Tell me the tag.
I didn't realize.
You don't have big naturals, so I don't know.
So I come from like a Steam culture where it was normal to just change your name every week.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah,
and then the name I had for that week was Young MILF when I made my Smash GG account. And when I started showing up to tournaments, everyone just kept calling it to me. And you can't change your name in Smash GG very often, so I was like, well, it's just too late.
It's too ingrained. How long have you been playing?
And it's like 2-3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's kind of silly. I'm a fan of it.
How what's your best Steam name that you ever had?
Either Kanye Blessed or Bad Boy from Hanoi.
Okay, so you feel like you're sort of a wordplay type of dude.
Yeah, or Deadly Dentist 62 was pretty good as well. And in
good.
Dentist, I used a $sign for the S.
All right, now,
yeah,
that went from B to A. I like Dirt Bike Rider 23.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think one of my favorite ones, one of my Steam names was Grandma's Scat Casino.
That's a band name.
Because it just raises a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And it was also, I played a lot of Dota like for a long, long time, and it was like my Instagram handle for a while was Toontown Source.
Okay.
And it's just so funny, like the idea of like going on like a rampage or just like having your name pop up in the kill feed as like just owning somebody. That's the funnest part of I think online game culture.
Yeah.
At least like for Steam because you can change your name. So.
For sure, you just come up with all the silly things. I think I was like Destruction Boy 603 at some point. That's that's obviously a 10-year-old kid. You don't want to lose to that.
My first Xbox Live name was Throbbin Williams.
Nice.
But the problem was that
that's actually a really good.
It was one too many characters, so I had to use one B.
Oh,
that's where I decided to shave off a character, and everyone called me Throbin Williams.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't get it. None of you get it. None of you understand me.
How did you settle on slime?
There's a song by Antoine from the Fantasy Beds mixtape where he says "Official Slime," and I always thought that was cool.
That's pretty cool.
So my tag actually was Official Slime for a while, and then I dropped the official because I said if I ever get PR'd in SoCal, I will become Official Slime.
Ooh, okay. And how's that going?
I mean, I'm close.
You got time. Melee's not going anywhere. If anything's for sure.
Look, if Kadoran got there, I can too. That's all I'm saying.
Put Kadoran on blast.
Nice, good.
Sure.
All I play is Marth.
I played one of those players in friendlies yesterday. He plays Sheik, and then I can't see anyone else. That's what I
hear a beach. I hear some boop.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
The guy I know is from Finland, so maybe it's a...
Where is Finland?
Finland is to the right of Sweden, which is to the right of Norway, which is to the right of the UK.
That's crazy.
You got the UK here, right?
Yes, please, a visual.
And then you fly over,
okay.
And then you got Norway here, Sweden's here, and Finland's there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
And then like Russia's like here, and then that's like my arm.
Yeah,
well,
Russia's like a big thing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
cool.
That's how the north of Europe is shaped.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm glad I could be of service.
It's so hard for me, dude. Last night we had to talk me through a lot of geography as well.
No.
It's just been so long.
You should have looked at a map before you came.
I really should have.
Yeah.
We should have one, honestly.
I think we did for the world cruise. We put a little atlas at the bottom.
Yeah, there was that. I should have referred to that.
Memorized it.
Yeah. It wasn't labeled though. But just remembering the shape of the planet is always nice.
Yeah. You know. Flat, like a disc.
That's right. Amen, brother.
A friend of mine once went on holiday, and she met a dude who claimed the Earth was shaped like an egg.
Okay.
I really wanted to get him and a flat earther.
Like
talking.
ants in a jar.
Yeah, just like
shake it.
debating whether it's actually an egg or flat.
Hey guys, the Earth is a sphere, and then
Yeah.
just leave the room.
Yeah. Egg 'em on. Literally.
There was I remember on eBay in 2014. There was a guy selling a lecture for $1 million, in which he had determined basically the origin of the world and the meaning of life. And Jesus came to him and spoke it, and he would tell you basically for a lecture of for $1 million, basically how the world began.
Damn. Did you go?
No, man.
Oh.
I didn't have the bread for that.
Were you
But
not
he had
BTS
a summary.
yet?
He was like, yeah, I got Jesus is our star, and like that's our sun, and like it was really complicated, but he gave you a little taste. I don't know. I wonder if anyone bought it. It's an insane drift.
It'd be a great plot twist if he was right.
Right? He just wanted the bag for it.
Yeah.
Woo, Peach with the hedgehog right there. I like that. So, Silas and 10 Quid Shoes. That's pretty funny name.
Yeah, 10 Quid Shoes is a great tag. They're from London.
And I think this is a phonetic spelling of Eideeiit. Eideeiit.
Yeah, that looks right.
And
then the other one would be like Pakanen.
Pakanen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Finnish is. Have you heard the Finnish accent?
I have not.
It's a very like deep, and they roll the R.
Oh, okay. Is it like
very
Norwegian?
Not per se. Like theirs is kind of deep as well, right? But in like a different way.
Okay.
Like a lot of Finnish people tend to only pronounce English words as if they're still Finnish.
Okay.
And that's where a lot of the enjoyment can come from.
I see.
They're doing pretty well right here.
Yeah, this is there's pretty good. The green team is boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Ooh. Wow. That was interesting that the mark didn't get hit there. Oh man, the Fox just sent to the dumpster realm.
He got deleted. Oh, that was they're starting a nice combo, but they're hitting each other with their combo as well. That's a pretty unfortunate play from Team Finland out here.
The Peach has really good awareness. The Marth too. They just know how to play off each other, and they're aware of each other's space. I like that a lot.
It's because they're from London. That's England's SoCal.
England, SoCal is London.
They've got like 100 weeklies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, that's good 10 quid.
Over the dunk.
Silas and 10 quid are actually ranked 25th and 23rd, if my memory's correct.
Okay, cool.
On the current PR. They were almost together, which would have been pretty sweet. That fair barely reached. They covered into double jab up smash.
Insane.
The next level confirms. The confirm jab with jab, and
Golf
then confirm
club?
that.
Wow.
Oh, F smash into F smash.
Yeah, that was just that was like the closing in wall.
Yeah.
Nice coverage.
Yeah, everything got covered there. Silas 3 stocks left. What a tank. Oh, they're just laughing at him. These guys that come from Finland. Why? They're just losing to us.
I mean, look, you gotta try.
Yeah. Maybe game 2. They'll turn it on. Time zone adjusting.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah. A crowd.
It's yeah. the roaring.
You see that? You
the
see
roaring,
Alex?
just cavern.
Yeah. Of people cheering against them.
human beings
screaming UK, and all our little songs.
It's too much.
What do you take of the UK crowd? Do you think it's overhyped, or are you happy with it?
I didn't.
Calvin bigs this up quite a lot.
I don't really have a frame of reference in the first place, but it's everyone seems.
You were there for Cruise. That's pretty indicative of what we're like.
I mean, I've been to a lot of tournaments and I've seen a lot of screaming and.
But we have songs. We come up with songs on the spot.
Yeah, so like AZ comes up with chants.
We can do that.
They made up "fuck my tiny ass" in 1 second. I'm just saying.
That's just
right?
that's just slurs. That's just slurs. We've actually got like comedy in ours. We probably have better singing ability than AZ as well. We've got the football hooliganism background that AZ will probably never be able to match. I'm down for an AZ UK crowd money match.
A crowd money match?
Yeah.
How do you measure it?
We just have Prof and Axe play meaningless games just trying to hit sick combos, and then whichever crowd is better at cheering on their boy wins.
Right, and there has to be a sort of panel of judges, right? Like,
yeah. Impartial judges.
Right.
From Finland.
That sounds actually like a really solid event that we should kind of try to gun for in the future.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I've seen a lot of crowds, and like your guys' was great, but to me there's never one that was like really got wild.
Right.
That's all.
Okay.
Like
I know why.
Over the line.
You were commentating, right?
Yeah.
You had your headphones on.
No, I watched one of the crew battles where I think it was England, and one of the guys came back, and it was just insane. It was
Okay.
it was very hype. So I was there.
Okay. I made a beer off of England and Cruise, actually.
You made a beer?
Yeah, I was commentating England versus the Netherlands.
Okay.
And my very, very kind Dutch co-commentator challenged me a beer that the Netherlands would win when Nebby was on his final 2 stocks against Prof's 4.
Okay.
So I just immediately shook
that's
that
just-
man's hand.
Yeah, you take that.
And claim my beer. I'm
You're
sorry.
you're the
Thank
favorite.
you. Thank you for seeing that through, dude. But
I want to meet that guy.
learn
He
your
takes bad
lessons.
bets
Yeah.
like I do.
Yeah.
I'm a bad bet king.
Yeah?
I once bet my roommate that Mario Party came out for the GameCube first in like 2001. I bet him actually $50 on this fact. He was very sure that that wasn't the case, but I was so sure that he was scared and had to think about it for a long time. And then he basically calls my bet and he says, "Yeah, okay." And then we look it up and I owed him $50.
Nice. Oh wait, I have a bet with one of my friends actually. He bet me. I don't remember how it came about. We were very drunk at a barbecue like 2 months ago, and it's on my phone. If you wanna.
It's on the Mo. It's on the timeline.
You can read my little note that I have there.
Touch Ludwig's dick for bet with Hugo.
Yeah. So I remind myself to do that.
My Ludwig?
Yeah, you're Ludwig.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember how that came about. So that's gonna happen. at some point.
Well, I mean, ask him first.
We're in the same room block, so. If he forgets to lock his
Oh,
door.
no. Oh, wow. Okay. That's that. Finland going into losers bracket. The crowd once again.
Ecstatic as always.
Just like
I told you, UK crowds are hype.
It's like Mordor. It's like looking into just an endless sea.
Fans.
It's doubles. It's doubles in the morning.
It's doubles in the morning, exactly.
Doubles in the morning.
On 98 FM, joined by Slime and Yo Yo Young, man.
Milf, 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 milf.
Radio shows aren't really like that here, though, too much. We have, like,
Dude,
short bursts of that.
I
but
listened to, we were in an Uber, and I listened to an ad for some service, and it was just some dude speaking in the funniest accent. And it's just like, it's like HVAC or something. Like, we'll get your air conditioner all sorted out. I was dying, dude.
Hey, that's a good time. It's been hot in the UK recently. We don't have air conditioning anywhere.
Yeah, Ludwig is, he's like, yeah, it's an EU thing. They just don't believe in it.
No, because it's usually not hot enough. I don't know why.
It's the bees.
For some strange, mysterious reasons, our summers are starting to get really hot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Who knows?
The UK had 22 degrees in April. That's unheard of.
You're using Celsius.
Oh, that's like a bigger number in Fahrenheit.
I bet.
Yeah. you wanna take that bet?
It sounds crazy.
What's the worst bet you took last night?
I was actually crushing Ludwig and like being right on a bunch of stuff, because we walked all the way to Tesco, and we were just like, God, he had the stupidest line on something. I forgot what it was, but it was like an undeniable fact, and he was like, "You're right." We actually didn't even bet. It didn't get to that point yet.
There's a resolution.
Yeah, but like every day, I think we have a dispute that usually comes down to a $5 bet.
Okay.
So.
So really, you're just
I'm
trading
down.
the same
I'm
5.
lifetime down.
Probably back.
No,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
I'm
that's,
lifetime down.
oh, I'm sorry, dog. That sucks to hear.
Sometimes you're just sure.
Who we got there? Is that Timi and Prof? Oh, damn. That's a pretty fat team.
Tell me about Timi.
So, Timi is if I'm correct, Austrian player or German. One of those two. He's from a country that speaks German. That's 100% facts right there.
Which is 2, right?
Maybe. And he recently at a tournament beat a bunch of people that were also really good. He beat my boy Pipsqueak.
Not Pip.
And he beat some other top players I actually, at this time, cannot recall off the top of my head. But he's pretty sound. He's a Falco player. Very quick, technical, good neutral, all the things you want as a spacey. So him and Prof together, I imagine, are probably top seed of their pool.
Will he play Falco in teams, or will he switch to Fox?
I don't know.
Is he one of those guys?
Should I go ask him?
I mean, you're supposed to know him, right?
No, because I'm in the UK. We're different.
Where's he from?
Europe.
I thought Prof was from the UK.
Prof is from the UK.
So he's not teaming with another UK lad.
No, Timi is from one of the German-speaking countries.
You just said that, too.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, from Europe. and we're the UK. We're different things.
Right.
So we don't.
I know that much.
Yeah.
I just forgot. I just assumed that Prof would team with, you know.
So did I. Unless they're sat like 1-1. If they're not sat next to each other.
Is Prof a farmer?
Yes.
So he makes sure to go to things because he will win them and farm.
Pretty much.
Okay.
He does have fun at events too.
Sure.
He doesn't just go for the money, but otherwise, I'm not sure. I think Prof might be a government-sponsored gamer.
From the government?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm not sure. That's a joke. I don't know what Prof does. I know he plays a lot of League of Legends. Maybe that's how he makes his money.
Sick.
Taking League of Legends side bets.
Prof's like your hero, huh?
He definitely is. Have you not heard our song? We tell him to cuck us in our chant to him.
Please,
the Aaron Thomas
regale
song.
me.
You will hear it in a moment where it's beautiful, and you will come to realize while Prof is making a 4-stock comeback that the UK has the best crowds.
Are you
in the
prefacing
world.
this before you tell me, or you're telling me that you won't say it now?
And you're gonna hear it
All right.
when the moment is right.
That's fair.
Yeah. In grand finals, when Prof is playing Trif, you're gonna.
So, huh? You don't think Griffin has a chance?
No, I do. I'm dreaming right now. This is some wishful thinking.
I want a USA Grands, boy.
Yeah, that'd be.
I want Bobby Zamu Grands.
Actually, I'd like a USA Europe Grands because.
Yeah, I think that's actually optimal.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. The storyline behind that would be really sweet, and well, then, I don't know. There's a Euro crowd is good, I guess, but we're proud of our individuality within the EU still. So.
Yeah, right.
Like, if it's Trif, there's not gonna be a Spanish crowd.
It's got to be like it's like states in America.
Yeah, but
you know?
way more independent.
Right. It's like if you went to Tennessee and there was just like actual new language.
Yeah, and like people dress differently.
Yeah.
Ate
The groceries were more expensive.
Yeah. Or
speaking
cheaper.
of, NinendOrk is, I believe, on the Norway crew.
Yes, he was. He beat Prof in the most heartbreaking game that England has ever had to watch.
He tapped some A on him.
Yeah, he really did. Prof tried to tap some A. He was jabbing him, and then he paid for his hubris. It was very hard to watch. Maybe he can redeem himself here.
Maybe.
He's
I mean, it's a fairly even game. You know, we got 2 high% gamers here. Popo does die. Looking like an up air right here. Not.
There's some nice pressure there as well, the way they were jumping around the platforms to force actions out of, I'm assuming, Taiki.
Is this the second Sheik Ices we've seen?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I'm
kidding.
I guess they see the vision.
All characters are valid. Yeah.
It's going to be a fat tech chase hit. Yeah, down smash. Covers 2 options.
She goes for the down smash, yeah. It's funny, the Nana died so quick, and it's...
Oh,
like,
yeah, I didn't even...
If I played Ices, I couldn't deal with that. I feel bad when I like lose a regular stock, but knowing that I have to slug out like at like a third of my power...
Yeah, you're being held back by forces out of your control.
I don't like that.
That's literally why I stopped playing team games. I just said team games.
Games.
It's so in me.
Are you one of the guys that blames your team?
No, but there's definitely like.
Oh yes, you are. If you say but.
There's moments, right? Like it's not always just your fault. I accept personal responsibility. I played a very core role to my team, so I had to.
Okay.
But sometimes, you know, it is an idiot's fault. And it's nice to not have that anymore.
That's why I only play with the boys for CSGO.
Yeah.
I don't like playing with randos.
No, it's the worst. Playing with friends is always the most fun.
Yeah.
Like right now, Prof and Timi, I'm sure they're great friends. Look how much fun they're having. Those are fun faces.
Yeah, they look like they're... It doesn't look like they're farming doubles in the morning at all.
They look like they're out here to grind.
I know, look, you know what? It's a meme to kind of bag on doubles all the time. Nice save with the laser. But you know what? It's like... It's probably the funnest game mode.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's not discovered yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so chaotic that you can't really master it.
There's so much potential with like combos and stuff like that as well with like 2 people. And you know what? It's fun to play with the boys every now and then.
It really is.
As much as we just ragged on team games, like, it's still fun.
Also, the idea of like, there's a reason Armada still wants to enter doubles.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why a lot of top players still like have a strong love for doubles is because I remember Plup once when Ultimate came out, he was like, someone asked him like how he's liking Ultimate. He's like, it's awesome, it's fresh, like everything's new. Like I've seen every interaction in Melee like 1,000,000 times. That's exactly what he said.
Damn.
And then So from those top player perspectives, they have just seen singles happen so much that they're looking for that new rush, and doubles can be that.
Yeah.
And new games also.
I definitely think like objectively, doubles is really sick. It's just subjectively, there's like definitely like it's just the side event. It's what we do at 11 a.m. and stuff like that, right? But that I think
just
that
how
can
it
get
is,
changed.
though. I mean,
it's starting to become more popular in the UK in specific.
Okay.
We do have like quite a couple static teams. So like I said, we got the Team Gains team and the Silas 10 quid team at like everything they go to, and it's getting a bit more competitive. So it's nice to see.
From a viewership perspective too, it's also as hard because like I work in broadcasting basically, and we have to look at does doubles get good numbers? The answer is no. It just doesn't.
But because
nice.
I think it's really hard for like a lot of people to watch because it's already really chaotic, like you said. There's loads of new intricacies that both the commentators aren't really going to know about as well. Because like suddenly it's not that you have to know like a matchup, it's you have to know the possible interactions between 4 different, most likely unique characters. Which is what all the stuff that makes it really interesting is also what makes it like hard to get into.
Melee's already hard to sort of watch. Well, not really. You can see a cool combo and get crazy. It's harder to commentate. I will always say that doubles is easier funner to play than it is to watch.
Yeah.
And that it can't really be the same said about Melee itself because sometimes you don't have the skill to really play Melee, and it's funner to watch.
The only time I've played doubles, I had a blast. It did help that I got 9th, but it was really fun.
The only time you ever played doubles, you got 9th.
Yeah.
So you got carried.
Yeah, I got carried so hard. I got carried by Skux, another member of Team Gains, ranked 8th.
How many members deep are you guys?
We're 6.
6 deep.
Yeah, which makes crews pretty awkward. But
yeah, it definitely does. You gotta have a coach. It's like Dota.
No, we just make everyone play 6v6.
You gotta find another dude.
There's no way we're letting any of the boys sit out, all right?
Nice.
I'm like by far the worst player. I still get to play. I took 2 stocks off the race.
Well
I should stop saying that because this might be people's only interaction with like the swarm. They're not, okay? They're not. I need to like preface that. It's totally a meme. Some of them are just young kids with some questionable YouTube habits. It's all
racist. Oh, man.
I'm just trying to stay in the country. Love it here. Prof's trying to keep me here. Look at him. He's playing his heart out.
He is playing his heart out.
You know, another thing that might not help doubles is 11 a.m. commentators who would rather talk about personal
that's not. I mean, look, if top 8 started at 11, we'd be on that bullshit, you know?
No, I just...
Doubles is doubles, and it's always been that.
I think you need to hang out with Team Games proper.
Hang out with Team Games?
Team Games proper. I think you'd have fun.
Sound like a bunch of fun lads.
Yeah. We come for the fun. We made fun of Bombo, our ices, for like talking in our group chat about how he's going to try. We're just here for the boys.
Oh, that's so toxic.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because I'm part of that same like friend culture in Melee, and it's like, oh man, it's like you almost hope for your friends to do bad when you do bad because you're salty.
No, we want each other to do well.
Okay,
we hope we're going to do well,
but
then we act like we don't care. That's the Team Games.
Yeah. It sounds very socially complicated.
Yeah, we the relationship of alcohol makes everything very difficult because we want to be alcoholics, but we also want to be sick. But then we can use the alcoholism as an excuse. And it's a full cycle.
NinendOrk and Taiki being sent into losers.
It's pools.
What?
It's round robin pools.
It's round robin doubles?
It's Europe.
No.
Yeah. We do everything round robin. Imagine.
Singles round robin too?
Imagine flying from UK, Norway. I don't remember if you know. This was Norway, right?
Yes.
You fly all the way over there, and you get O2'd in doubles. How would you feel?
Yeah, I agree. I think round robin is sick.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was doubles. That's really great. So
you know how the bracket's working for singles, right?
I saw it. It's like it says it on the lanyard. It says
oh, yours didn't rip. Nice.
It's relax. Be nice to the to the wares.
I have a
Melee, bronze, silver pools.
Yeah.
And then gold pools.
Yeah, do you know how all that stuff works?
No.
Then? Okay, so the way we're doing it at Fete, sort of the successor to as thing that they did. So depending on where you get seated in your pool at the end of it, you then get placed into a second pool. So there's essentially like 2 levels of amateur pools that then get turned into 2 different levels of amateur bracket. And then the gold pool is the second pool where if you make it out, you're in the real bracket.
Okay.
So that way everyone gets to play like
in a bracket.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, everyone gets their first round of pool games and then a second round of against like all the different skills, and then a second round of pools with people who are theoretically at a similar skill level.
Right.
And then if they make it out of that, they've got like a hype bracket with other people theoretically around their skill level.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
This tournament, I gotta say, like, everything about it is just, oh my god, like the branding, like the
paper,
graphic design is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so well done.
We're out here trying.
We're trying. Sounds good.
I think we're doing well.
Everything's great.
God, I'm going red.
What's wrong with you?
I'm getting burned.
Is it a British thing?
I don't know, because when I poke my skin, it goes proper white.
Quit poking, love.
Poking. My accent's not that UK yet.
Was my accent good?
I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. Look at him. Look at that smile. I can't judge though.
We get there.
I'm not native, so.
Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Please with the map again.
So England, and then underneath we've got France,
Okay.
Germany, Poland.
How is France under England?
Because there's a body of
England's
water.
above.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah. I remember now.
Okay.
This is not a meme. I am so. But
No,
geography is so hard for me.
I've met enough Americans to know you're not memeing. Honestly, it's not just an American. Honestly, I think Europeans are probably the only, and like oceanic people are probably the only people who I'm like confident just general talking geography with. Because I have lots of friends from like Asia, and for them they're like, yeah, I have no idea where all these countries are. Americans.
So
are
I'm
the
not
same
alone.
way. No. So like, yeah, it's pretty common. Like
NA education didn't fail me.
I used to work in a Japanese restaurant, and like most of my coworkers were Japanese. None of them knew what any of the European countries were.
And you had to bring up the map and say.
Yeah.
Okay.
My hand. That's why I've got the experience of miming out the map.
Yeah, you were very. You gave me the tools to teach myself, and that was the greatest gift of all.
I'm privileged to have been here for you.
What? Do you speak Polish?
Yes.
Hit me with it.
Dlaczego? Przepraszam, ale trudno jest dla mnie.
How dare you? How dare you? Go, I'm kidding.
Okay, no.
What did you say?
I was like, it's kind of tricky for me to speak this early in the morning. I got to tune into it.
Okay.
Because so I didn't grow up in Poland. So I grew up in New Zealand, right? So it's kind of.
Oh, right.
So I didn't like grow up speaking Polish. So it's like I do have to kind of like tune into it. It's definitely like a second language for me.
Crazy. So you're trilingual. You speak New Zealand.
Yes.
Polish.
Yeah.
And British.
British, yeah.
Fucking queen.
Proper good at that one. If I was to have any English accent, I'd want the Scouse. Do you know about the Scouse accent? It's the accent from Liverpool, and it's like fucking all that, like, you know.
Oh, it's like
gonna commentate the doubles.
Commentate fucking doubles.
No, they do the ch sound.
Fucking.
Yeah, and all the k sounds.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So I think like the joke way to explain it is chicken and a can of coke.
I see.
It's like
I like that.
That's how they speak. Yeah.
That's
Steven fucking Gerrard's the greatest football player ever.
Hell
So
yeah.
you gotta try and find some of the Liverpool lot. That's it's my favorite UK accent by far.
That's deep down there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Is this double Luigi?
This is double Luigi.
I just finished maining Luigi. Like
Wait, what?
until my crew battle where I ended racism.
Yeah.
Is also where I got to stop playing Luigi.
Who do you play now? I
I'm
never
in a-
asked you who you played.
I'm in a
I
crisis.
Can't believe that.
I have a Falco that's just as good as my Luigi, but I kind of want to play.
Okay, you think that's the case?
No. Luigi was the switch off.
Okay.
And then I only played Falco in friendlies, and then just played Luigi in tournaments.
So you're saying you're the munch of the UK, and
Sure.
only like 4 people from SoCal will get that one, but that was for them.
Shout outs to you guys. Yeah.
That's crazy. So okay, I'm glad you quit the awful drug that is Luigi.
Yeah.
Luigi is like crocodile. It's a big problem.
It's really fun. It's really fun to do, but then everything around you is like bad, right?
Production, we lost the monitor. Okay, we're back. Thank you.
Oh, now they got to set the big screen back up.
Yeah, that's okay. So we got double Luigi. This is NoPressureI, I believe it says, and PIXIE, who are the double Luigi, because Nicki and Pricent.
Pricent.
Pricent? It's so hard to say.
I've heard a different pronunciation from everyone. He just kind of phases around the venue and whoops people. That's what I've heard.
He's very good.
They're the double Luigi.
All the way through the crew battle. He was online. I also like how kind of non-emotive he is when he plays. I'm a big fan of it.
He just straight up exists. It's beautiful. What do you think of his Fox? I think it's the sickest thing.
I think it's pretty good. Yeah. He's also he's like, I don't know. I guess the meme was that he's kind of lame, but I didn't really see much lameness from him. He just picks his spots very well.
Yeah. And then once he does hit you, he's cool as hell. He does have a bit of a taunt problem.
No!
He's making that back.
Okay. It's unfortunate for the lighter Luigi to not hit that, because it's kind of free real estate, but...
I literally can't tell the difference between these Luigis. I'm so
well, there's a
happy.
tag.
Yeah.
The tag's the darker one.
Yeah, I mean visually. I'm colorblind, so they look like the exact same.
Oh,
I got the tag to help me out. Although that's why we got a note on there asking one of the teams to play blue. So shout outs to every team that does play blue. It's very nice of you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I watch IBDW stream, and he has the colorblind filter on.
Ooh.
So he can, like when he plays Melee, like net play, so he can show people what it's like to live his cursed existence.
It's bad, dude. I don't know what type he has, but I've got a Protonopia, which is like hella strong.
That's crazy. You'll never know.
No. Like the glasses don't work on me.
Wow.
They haven't figured out my type
You're like a dog.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll take that. Dogs are sick.
Dogs are sick.
Dogs. I reckon if the world was.
Oh!
No!
This is crazy. The double Luigi team actually won, and we just kind of glossed over it.
It's Nicki and Pricent.
Wait, they're playing.
Yeah,
no! I didn't think about that at all.
That's why. Look at that evil laugh. Like, look what we're doing. You know, okay, this actually ties into what I was just about to say, right? So they're almost ruining dogs, because I reckon if the world is like 5%, 2% even more malicious, evil, or nefarious, dogs don't get to exist.
You think so?
The environment would be so negative that their pleasantness wouldn't. It's like a really polluted area.
Yeah, they're like trees.
Nice plants and stuff like that can't grow. Yeah,
like
so
dogs are happiness trees breathing oxygen into the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly. And so there's just enough pleasantness that dogs get to exist, and that they're removing it right now.
I can't believe this. I'm furious.
The double Luigi, and then that laughter. As for the misfire
like fucking Mojo Jojo.
Is that the Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, the monkey.
He's the enemy.
I haven't watched Powerpuff Girls. Our age gap might be.
How old are you?
23.
Oh my God, you're a boy.
Yeah.
You're a little baby boy. You know how old I am?
As a waiter, I've learned never to answer this question. You only hurt people.
No, I just. Okay. How old do you think I am?
I'd guess 27.
Higher.
Higher? 38?
All right. I see. Very smart. Very smart. No, I'm 29.
29? Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to be 30 and just, you know.
How's that feeling?
It's so bad.
Have they switched to
Puff
Ices? What are they doing?
They're being those guys.
Oh my.
They're being those guys right now.
Imagine being seed 1 in your pool. And doing this to everyone else. That's so mean.
I will say it's sort of something you earn, but to do it in doubles is a little.
Yeah.
It's even worse. You're
ruining two people's happiness.
Yeah, at once.
The dogs are definitely gone after this pool is over. This round robin, blessed pool.
We got a wobble.
Oh.
He says I can do it.
Oh, thank God. If the rest did happen, that's like sausage dogs gone, and then we'll work our way up from there.
We're just getting rid of all the way up to corgis. Then it's over.
God, corgis are prime.
They're prime.
How?
I think they're looking for the Ocho. I think that's the goal here.
What's the Ocho? You're gonna have to
8 stock.
Why do American players name everything after themselves?
What are you talking about? Ocho is 8 in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a reference
to some dude named Ocho.
Yeah.
That's a good tag. Oh my God. Okay, no Ocho for them. What I was saying is they were trying to go for the 8 stock because they basically took 4.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, I think we can do this. There's always that thought when you get past the halfway mark. You're like, I think I can do this. And then you try for the 8 stock or 4 stock. And you didn't get there. Went for the rest.
I'm going to mention it just in case he hears it. It's really going to annoy him. Before we played a cruise, Sechi said he was going to 4 stock me. And the match ended with me with 2 stocks remaining and Sechi gone. So
that's funny.
He did SD.
Do you guys beef? Are you beefing?
No, I just like making fun of Sechi.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some real beef. We got rollouts on deck, by the way.
Real beef? It's going to be hard to find.
That's good. That's actually a good thing.
Like, but because of politeness, sometimes there's banter.
It's concealed.
Yeah.
It's concealed.
There's definitely banter between people, but it could be beef, but it could just be banter. And
I love that.
We'll never know.
What do you call it with the box?
Box?
Schrodinger's beef.
Oh, Schrodinger's beef. Yeah. Essentially.
Oh, up the rest.
There's definitely some like.
What am I saying? Jesus.
There's definitely rivalries We don't really have much beef, but we definitely have rivalries in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And there's definitely like hype. So like Prof Frenzy will always be hype. There's not like it's not like a rivalry, but we always want Frenzy to win because we know he will.
It's like it's like S2J Lucky type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they play like every week. They end up playing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly like the same feel. There's some players from the north called GG, who's a Puff, and Stranger SA, who's a Fox, who never plays Melee, will show up and then beat GG, who's like probably the best in the north.
Nice.
So
Nice. What's the north mean?
You know, I haven't figured this one out.
Why did you say it?
Because, well, that's what he says.
You know I'm gonna ask you.
Because like, okay, no, because it's not actually geographical, right? So where I used to live before, because I currently live in a city called Birmingham, right? I used to live in a different city called Norwich, and they are like along the same. There's a road that goes in a straight line. Norwich would be considered the south, whilst Birmingham is considered like Midlands or north, depending on where you're from, which just blows my mind. No, they're literally on the same plane.
All right.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
It's definitely like a regional
They should
thing.
just use the other axis.
Yeah, so I think it's like diagonal,
Oh,
like the cut
no.
across. I don't know.
It's
'Cause,
like perfect 45.
Loads of people in the UK will say like just north or south, and then people who live in the middle like now we're Midlands, and then that kind of gets ignored by everyone else. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know how it works.
That's
I
wild.
haven't been. I've been here for 7 years. and I haven't
You
figured
said
it
the
out.
north, and what I learned recently is that the Game of Thrones, like you look at the UK
Yeah.
island and then the Game of Thrones
Yes,
map, and it's the same.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. He just stole.
Yeah.
He's a thief.
And if you notice in the Game of Thrones, right, they talk about the north, and then everyone behind the wall
Yeah.
is like, lol, we're the north. Scotland fits that. Like
Oh,
perfectly.
and they have Scottish
Yeah.
accents in the
yeah,
show.
and they're
Oh
like,
my
you're all
God.
southern to me.
You're a fucking selling Jon Snow.
You're fucking southern.
You ever see that episode of Samurai? No, you're too young.
Samurai?
Samurai Jack.
Oh, no, I've seen Samurai Jack.
The episode of Samurai Jack where he meets his, like the Scottish friend, and they like climb the mountain together, and he like eats haggis in the dining hall.
Baited you.
Insane.
I've seen Samurai Jack. I'm not young enough to remember it.
Insane.
There was a redo or remake as well, right?
I think
Samurai
so. I
Jack?
think they brought it back.
I want to check that
Shout
out.
out to Gendy. Come back, Gendy.
I do remember a lot of its like aesthetics from my childhood.
It's beautiful.
Cool.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful show.
some very pretty scenes. But I don't explicitly remember the show.
What did you
itself.
grow up loving?
I don't want to say it because the first thing that came to my head was myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you were gonna make a gag. Like
No. No. Just myself, dude.
Really?
Myself?
Are you an only child?
Yeah, of course.
Oh God. Me too. You give us a bad name.
Myself, skateboarding, and drugs.
Okay.
I grew up loving those. I didn't watch
how
much
many
TV as a kid.
360 flips have you landed?
None. I longboarded.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it was about sliding down hills really far. Oh, here we go. This is a match. We've got Team Gains versus Team Gains' biggest fan, Trif, and whoever the hell this Bobby Big Balls is.
This fellow. Tell me about Bombo and Bort.
So.
Oh, all right.
yeah,
They were already on. I'm
We're-
sorry.
yeah. So they're the best team in the UK.
Right.
Because you're not going to know. And they're the best static team in the UK. And Trif, obviously, dope as hell, Peach player from Spain.
Yeah, 12th, I think.
I don't know.
What did he get ranked? No, I think that was no. I'm sorry, I forget. But he is he was very high on the MPGR for the summer,
Yeah.
which is cool.
He had a pretty explosive summit.
We got Bobus as well, who is probably one of the more custy Falcos to be doing it these days.
Yeah. I've seen his combo videos. They're very aesthetically
Full
pleasing.
Evi. Is that
Yeah.
how you say it? Dude, I love those combo videos. Holy shit.
They're really good. I like the
When he
music.
downers into up smash to Alicia Keys, I'm like,
Yeah,
ugh.
the music choices are the best part about them. They're just so chill, and then this Falco is skanking out.
He's skanking for sure.
All over the map.
So, do you know what skank means in the U.S.?
No.
It is a phrase used by fans of the ska music genre.
Oh.
And skanking means to go into the pit and kind of like jump around with one leg and like kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's like
the-
moshing, but for like soft white people.
I feel like the etymology might.
I think,
in the
there's a
middle.
Venn diagram here.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's give this match the respect it deserves.
Okay. I don't want to because Gain's going to lose. I don't want to commentate my boys losing.
So which one is the ICs?
Bombo.
Okay, and is he a good ICs or is he more like
people in the
he
UK don't have the best shield pressure?
Okay.
And he's a good IC. So those two things crossed together leads to him getting 13th in the PR.
Got it.
As to which way it leans is up to you. But we also do have the tilt fact. Remember, we're Team Gains, the most obnoxious people in the UK. So
sure.
Imagine getting wobbled with 6 people literally screaming.
It does
right
help.
behind you, yeah.
So he just dropped a wobble. Is he a dropper?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
And but yeah.
There's a wobbler from SoCal named Jago who we all love very much, and he can't wobble to the left. He's much like Derek Zoolander in that he literally can't. He did it at the Arcadian, and we were all stunned.
A direction?
What?
Do you even have
if
to
he's
hold
facing the left?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, wow, that's...
Yeah.
He needs to unlock his blue steel.
Exactly. Shout out to Jago.
That'd be a beautiful day.
But, so Trif holding on to 4 stocks like the stock tank that Peach is meant to be. Let's see if Bobby can get a little combo video going.
But, of course...
Oh, he says all me. All mine.
Nah,
no, maybe not.
I told you, Bort's got the best neutral. He knew exactly how to DI to live
oh no,
that
Bobby's
combo.
just throwing him away.
And he even got Bobby to kill himself. Now Trif on 109, he's going to get fed so hard. See, he took that neutral to set up death.
Right. Yeah.
I thought he was going to try and Rising Fair or something.
Imagine, if he came back, you're jumping around.
He's done some crazy
comebacks?
2v1s comeback before. So
has he ever double need 2 opponents 2v1 to win the set? Because I did that at Big House.
Well, he doesn't play Falcon. So if he somehow if he figured out how to knee a sheet.
I'm kidding. I didn't want to make it about me.
Who are you calling out? Call him out.
No, I forget the team, but it was
that is pretty sick.
It was the best moment of my life.
Was it like how was it set up?
I down threw a Fox into a Peach. The Fox kind of landed into the Peach. They were both decently high percent. And then I followed up with a knee to cover no tech, and they both died.
Oh,
it was insane.
That's pretty fat.
Yeah, it was fun.
You popped off, right?
Oh, dude, I never popped off. It's harder.
That's what I want to hear.
But we go to Pokemon. It was pretty rough for the boys. Trif literally didn't lose a stock until there was 1 stock left on the other team.
I'm not sure why they went to Pokemon.
Wait, why do you think? When you ask them later on, what do you think they'll say? Do you have any idea?
No, I'm not smart enough to think of why. I just feel like this stage is better for like...
Wobble on deck.
I don't know what they get from it, if that makes sense, right?
This is really nice. This is
I think they
great
would
execution.
Better served on... okay, so I'm guessing FD got banned. That's probably what's up, right?
Okay.
And then from there, they maybe didn't want to play Dreamland, and they definitely don't want to play on smaller stadiums. So stadium is what's left.
I think the problem with is Bort the Sheik.
Yes.
The problem with Bort, I feel like that he's playing singles in doubles. For instance, he just went for a grab on Peach, right? And Bobby's right there.
Yeah.
So what do you get out of that situation?
Yeah, exactly.
You get dared. That's what happens. And I think you got to be more cognizant of what to do when you get an opening when it's a dangerous opening because the other character is right there.
So you want to see more synergy from team games.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's also an awareness of not your teammate, but the other teammate as well that you're not currently fighting.
Right.
And what you can get off of it, because this isn't singles. Like a grab on Peach is, some damage, but Bobby's going to dare you, and you got to know how to handle that and maybe choose a different option.
And he won't just dare you. He's going to hit a million buttons.
He'll dare you, and then Alicia Keys starts playing, and then you feel different.
I actually used to have a philosophy playing Falco, and I think Bobby Big Balls applies to it perfectly. If I hit a billion buttons within a match, statistically, I am bound to land a minimum of 10,000 attacks.
It's like
at least 10,000.
It's like 1,000 monkeys on typewriters.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and if I land 1,000 attacks, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yo, we're even.
This is looking good.
Okay, we're not even anymore.
I'm happy for the boys. It's also an Ices on deck with a Nana. It's a little different in doubles, but that element is certainly there because we saw Bobby get edge guarded while a wobble happened on Trif. So
yeah. Well, the thing is, Trif is really good at stuffing out Bombo, right? Because even if he's not fighting the Ices directly with Peach stuff, he can throw turnips, get in there. It gives Bobby the room to mess around. As you said, Bort does kind of want to take the 1v1s more. He's kind of losing them, which then leaves Ices to deal with Peach, which is just not ideal.
Yeah. Well, Trif with an edge guard right there. We got a fresh Nana on deck, and they got to just really, really be careful because Bobby kind of gave him one. He homied an easy death last time.
Yeah.
With, that's why he's on 1 stock right now, and it's super doable.
So the strat for the boys is generally for Nathan to actually try and fish out a wobble, and then for Bort to try and like 1v1.
So he's trying to babysit right here. I think actually the strat is to go and double team Bobby.
Bobby, yeah, I'd agree. Especially in the pit, you can get a lot of work done.
Yeah, and I think Bort's just actually really struggling with Bobby, and he shouldn't be left alone with him.
Yeah, it's bad times. Bad news bears.
Bad news bears for sure. It doesn't look like they're taking this one back, but
Bort was deciding for about 20 minutes as to whether he should wear that T-shirt or like a different jumper. Maybe if he was practicing, this wouldn't be happening right now.
Just tried to go for the save on Bobby, didn't work, but it's still 2v1. And Bobby says, "Let me finish it." Nice.
Bombo was like, "I'm going to take Lash, I'm going to play lame, I'm going to camp this out, I'm winning this 2v1.
Falls off.
Immediately falls off and dies. And the crowd so disappointed.
The crowd, they're beside themselves.
No,
and it's hard. It's hard to see when your boys go down
their heart was in it.
You know, an American.
Poor
I'll say it.
Poor Sean.
You know.
Yeah.
But at least it's an international team.
I have an anecdote about Bobby Big Balls, but I heard it from the grapevine, and I've already said it once on comms. I'm not sure if I want to spread it too much, but like, you know, I'm just going for it anyway. If it's true, it's amazing. If it's not true, I'm still fine with putting the word out there, and maybe Reddit will keep my legacy alive 5 years from now.
Run it.
So, Setchi sits down to play Bobby Big Balls, right? Everyone wanted a piece of Bobby Big Balls day one when he first arrived. And within the first stock that Setchi took, which was apparently just the first stock, he kind of just took it, he's turned around and says to Frenzy, "Yeah, you're better." And then just plays out the rest of the friendly and wins. So.
Oh my God. That's so BM.
Have you talked to Setchi yet?
Not directly.
Okay.
He used to hate me and Ludwig.
I'm not surprised.
Because he played a set against Fat Goku and won, I think, and we commentated, and we didn't give it. We kind of got sidetracked.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
And he was really mad about that.
He was probably like.
But now Setchi, like, I feel like he has warmed to me, at least online, because, you know, I like, at least I'm trying to support.
Yeah.
You know.
You're out here doing stuff.
The other hemisphere melee by, like, you know, just being aware of it and stuff, and I make sure people know. So I think Setchi's cooler with me, but I think Ludwig. So what Ludwig said is that Setchi came up to him and was like, "Ludwig," and then and then he's like, "Hey Setchi," and then he's like, "We'll talk later."
Okay. That's
and I was like, dude, you're getting linguini'd in behind the quad, dude.
It's
over.
Such a Setchi. Okay,
so
he's genuinely like a really lovely guy. He's just extremely direct and to the point. Like,
which is counter to the Englishman's creed of lie to your
he's
friends.
Welsh.
Oh!
Yeah. They're different. They're different. No, that's actually so the English are like that. The Scots and the Welsh will fucking tell you how it is, which is why they're
I didn't like you.
Yeah. What are you doing, mate? You're fucking wasting me time talking to me. Fucking hell. You think I give a shit?
Oh man.
Like,
we were at the casino last night, and me and Ludwig were playing blackjack, and there's this guy.
Help myself.
And we were talking about we said something about like, because people keep asking us why we're here. It's like we came to Stoke, and people like, oh, you're from LA. Why are you in Stoke? And then Ludwig's like, we heard it was the greatest city in the UK. And then some drunk dude at the blackjack table was like, "You're fucking right." And I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go Silas with the plug.
Let's go. We got Zamu and PaceRoll. This is a big seed.
Yeah.
Big seed gaming right here.
Who's Zamu? In the politest way possible.
No, yeah. Zamu is from. I think you get one at least if I'm asking about what who every fucking person is in this tournament. But Zamu he's from Champaign, Illinois, which is a small, I believe, a college
you have a place
town.
called Champaign?
Yeah. And it's spelled differently.
I was gonna say, does anyone try to like grime and make sparkling wine and call it champagne because it's from Champaign, Illinois?
I think it's too small for that sort of enterprise.
Okay.
And it doesn't. It's a much smaller town, but there's like a dedicated group of.
Let's go Silas.
Players there.
Let's get the MILF tag.
He just became very, very strong pretty quickly,
Yeah.
and he's a young kid with fox hands, and he's really good. Cool. And it's great to see him.
He was the Juju tag or something.
He's also one of the Melee Stats community's favorite members, and according to them, who are basically the archivists of the community,
yes,
he's never lost.
Oh, wow.
So.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch him lose right now.
Nah, man.
No, I actually am.
We got 10 quid shoes. I love how it's doubles pools. It's actually so cute.
Tankwood and Silas are actually playing like pretty good. Like this is really even.
Yeah.
FD. Silas has got the MILF tag, repping like how hot Peach is, and obviously your boy.
Of course.
Yeah, he's coming to a barbecue at mine on Monday.
You guys like barbecues, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm hosting.
You stole that from us.
I'm hosting a bracket/barbecue at my place.
Oh.
Everyone should tune in.
Tune in?
Am I allowed to plug my stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, twitch.tv/YoungMilf.
Are you partnered?
On Monday. I don't know. I don't think so.
Pussy.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Partnered gang. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Tune in.
Yeah, do tune in. It's gonna be dope. Bunch of the top players from here coming. Melee's not being played in pools.
Wow.
So, everyone knows.
I guess you don't care about the scene.
So bracket is definitely Melee, but pools is RPS.
Okay,
But
that's actually sick.
But only for the top seeds.
Okay.
And then for the bottom half of the seeds, I have a special game that we're going to play that will determine, based on your ranking.
Is
in
it
the
Uno?
Game. It's not Uno. I don't want to reveal it because the players don't know, and I want it to be a surprise for them.
Okay.
So.
We have. Is this Silas or 10 quid?
You know what? Yeah. The moment I stopped talking about the match, we started losing. So now I'm going to commentate the hell out of my boy 10 quid.
Okay, 10 quid. Go ahead.
Oh, he died.
All right.
But he died with grace. Did you see the tech skill, the nuance, the decision-making behind that death?
Yeah, he definitely tried to up B and get back to the stage, which we really haven't seen a lot of.
a very high-level option from 10 quid shoes right there. You know, his name's spelled Sean with a C, and every time he gets something delivered, people call him Scene. The amount of Deliveroos I've seen him pick up, just go, "You seen?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's me.
All right, we're back.
My parents are cheeky.
We're back to FD. It was working for him last time. Look at that fat down smash. So good it killed 10 quid and did 1,000,000 damage.
Almost worth it. We'll see. So I think that generally it's like you want to put 10 quid on Zamu, who lost 2 stocks very quickly, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And you want to keep
no, you know what our strategy
Silas on Cheek, right?
You know when the computer started playing chess and Go, and their moves didn't make sense until move 100. It's what's happening right now.
Right, yeah.
10 quid is actually more powerful when he's got 2 stocks. That's what's going down.
I would hope so, because he's about to have 1.
That's when he's at his most powerful. Oh no! Silas edgeguarded him.
Unfortunate. Doesn't understand how his teammate gets his buff. He's got the.
He didn't read the patch.
It's like the Dark Souls item that gives you more attack power when you're critical.
Yeah.
That's what's going on here. Goes all the way out for the edge guard. Pretty. Like
yeah.
it.
Unfortunately, Tankred wasn't covering like the edge during that time.
Yeah, he definitely needed to grab there.
Like,
I don't think he loses anything by grabbing edge.
Yeah, Silas was already pretty hard, like
Beach
on
ball.
top of the fox. Someone should have taken it.
Nice
All right,
grab.
Zamu. Oh no, the proof does pick him up.
Zamu's
And
just the control of Zamu in his spacing is.
He was really ready to confirm after that. That was pretty nutty. Some
nice.
action at the edge here. Big Bears to pick him up. Oh, he keeps all
like
that going. Yeah, the F smash is really sick
He
as well.
needs to save. No, Peach gets there.
No, that's still like super worth.
Not bad.
Yeah, like.
Oh no.
2 stock Tankwood is good. Last stock Tankwood is something else, dog. Oh, the tech on that Sheik down is like hella clutch.
The tech was good, and then he stayed there. He could have done, I think, anything else and not got instantly grabbed. Maybe rolled, but it's Griffin's also done pretty good reaction. So
he's like the reaction tech chase guy, right?
And here we are once again, 10 quid against the world.
Making it back
stock.
This time he made it.
Just kidding.
Oh. God damn it.
Tough.
At least he's smiling. The crowd beside herself.
It's it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
It's pretty hard. The UK in shambles. Everyone, I'm looking around, I'm seeing a lot of sad faces at what just happened right now.
It's like a sea of just despair, almost.
Yeah.
You know? Every face is a story, and the story is a sad one.
Every community I belong to since moving to Europe, there's been a big Europe versus USA thing, right?
Yeah.
And generally the US tends to be better at the games I favor. And so there's always just this feeling of like the US coming to European tournaments and there's general sadness of you guys taking
what
our
can
money.
we say?
Yeah.
We've got natural resources. We've got NORAD.
But you know what I feel? It's not happening in this tournament. I don't care about your natural resources. I don't care about your NORAD.
Say NORAD. That's right.
We've all got the resource of Uncle Punch and 20XX, and we're all on NTSC now. We've all been grinding the same game.
That, yeah.
And come tomorrow, top 4, commentated by yours truly and my friend and longtime lover, Unhaven.
Wow, lovers. That's great.
On the mic. On the mic, lovers.
Nice.
Yeah. we
Cam show.
We're gonna commentate a double Europe Grand Final.
I hope so.
No,
I mean,
I
okay, here's the thing. Because if you guys are commentating 2 Americans in Grands, we win. You know,
Yeah.
we may not be on top 8, like second half top 8,
Yeah.
but it's still our countrymen
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
The troops.
I think for big picture stuff, I'd really like double EU Grand Final, just so that way Americans have to rate Europeans a little better.
Yeah.
But I think truly a more hype experience for in the venue and at home, USA versus Europe Grand
I think
Final
so
would
too,
be like
yeah.
the way to go.
I think it's
It'll be
optimal.
so tense in here watching FaceRoll win. And it'll be so fun in America typing spam at Europeans.
NA lol,
Yeah.
you know.
And then, Europeans, writing out sophisticated sentences with punctuation
Well,
and
it
everything.
seems that you...
Yeah, that no one reads because chat scrolls too far. Meanwhile, NA's got its coordinated memes down. We're going to lose that battle too. Twitch chat, Battlefield, all of it. But we'll
it
still
really,
have...
It really does go down on the right side, doesn't it?
But the thing is, at the end of the day, we'll still have the better crowds. And that's what that's what matters.
I mean, have you been to Arizona? Have you been to a major in U.S.?
I've not been to a major
You
in
have
the
to
US,
see
no.
it to believe it. You know, I'm here.
I don't want to go to a major in the U.S. I don't want to. I'm gonna get.
Good.
I'm gonna
We
get.
don't
OT.
want you to go
I'm
to
not
the-
gonna fly from the UK to the USA all the way over here, almost off screen,
That
get
is off
O-
screen. It's
to get-
really far.
to get O2'd in my singles pools, let alone my doubles pools. Not get a commentary slot because I don't have enough clout. Not know anyone there because no Europeans pay to go to American tournaments for the most part. And then on top of that, there's 10 setups, so I can't even play friendlies.
That's not true. Genesis had a shitload of setups.
Okay.
I mean, like, if you're going to pick one, you should probably go to Genesis. If you're going to go,
Okay.
right? Sechi went,
Yeah.
but he's Welsh.
I'll ask him how it was. He's hiding behind that. That was Nicki.
But yeah, I think actually you just very succinctly outlined the reason why it's a hard sell for people from Europe to travel to the US,
Yes.
and I think it's actually really valid.
I was more trying to advertise Europe tournaments to you guys.
I mean, you should, right? Because like I think
Because we have the opposite of everything I just said. Like, yesterday, the amount of stuff that was going on, and even on, like, the Thursday, like, we've got this room here with, like, loads of setups, and then we've got a giant sports hall just with rows upon rows of, like, setup, with
guys,
dedicated
there's so
friendlies
many
areas.
setups,
It's
and there's
nuts.
like there's a bar, and there's like this is one of the best tournaments I've ever been to, and it's only day 2.
Two, technically.
I've been here like beforehand,
Yeah.
so I couldn't think of it
Yeah.
in my head, but it's like it's amazing.
I mean, it's day 3, because we've got day 0, which is just a social
It's like day
day.
2 of the broadcast, I guess, like where
Yeah,
actual like
yeah,
bracket
where
stuff is going on and
stuff's
stuff.
going down,
Yeah, it's amazing. I
We have so many
can't
setups.
say it enough.
And most Europeans, I feel, I don't know about America, but in Europe, it's definitely the case that, like, most of us see this as a social event
Yeah, of course
first,
it's
and like a tournament second.
Ah.
Like, we specifically go because we know we're going to see certain people. We know we're going to, like, get
Yeah,
drunk together.
that's
and
the
stuff
same
like
in the
that.
US.
Okay,
It's the
good.
same in the US. I mean, that's why Melee is still alive today, is because of
Yeah.
that sense of community and like friendship and stuff like that. So
Oh, we got Leon Massive.
he says I can't do that. All right, tell me about Leon. I hear a Samus.
Yeah, he plays Samus.
Okay, so this isn't Pricent being
No. Oh, and
a
Calzum. Okay.
Tell me
so,
about these boys.
Okay, so Leon Massive.
That jacket's sick, actually.
Yeah, the feet jacket. Buy them on the feet store.
I bought a shirt. The shirts are cute.
Yeah, they're nice. You can also buy those if you're here. Leon Massive, another member of Team Gains,
Okay.
plays Samus.
Unfortunate.
Down in my levels as, like, not one of the high-end sort of players like
Okay.
the rest of Team Gains are. We're the boys. But coincidentally, we're also the ones that get called, like, we're the nice ones. How are we in Team Gains? So I wonder if there's a correlation between being good at a game and being a dickhead.
Well, there's Axe, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's the exception that proves the rule. Actually, I don't know. Maybe there is. I'd love to see a matchup chart.
I don't know. I saw that sketch, right, where they had the hidden camera on Axe and he was bullying Toph.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
I think maybe it just works.
That was just real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you, like,
We can't have them in the
crouching,
same
right?
room when they go to when they're at Summit.
Yeah. Axe
We have to book a different hotel for Toph. Or else he shows up with a fucking black eye. We gotta explain it. No, we were thinking that up in the writers' room. We We were like, it'd be funny if we did like if Axe was really mean, right? It's basically a reskin of the Wayne Brady sketch from Chappelle's Show, and it was like, okay, well, who could he bully? And then we all unanimously were like, Toph. It's the funniest person that it could be.
No, that's one of my personal favorites. That's a really good sketch.
That's a fun one.
Oh wait, we have another player because it's doubles. So the other guy is Calzum.
Yeah.
Who's a legend.
Okay, why?
Help TO the airs. That's kind of all you need to know.
Yeah, there you go.
He also used to be in the UK's top 25, the PR.
Okay.
He's a Peach main. And by used to be, I mean this was like the scene was a different scene.
He's
a granddad.
Okay.
He's definitely a granddad.
Yeah, I played. I was talking a bunch with Slim Shady, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been playing since 07." Jesus Christ, dude. And he's like
some of our current
5 years younger than me. I'm like, ooh.
Dude, he was probably playing before Nicki and Pricent were like old enough to go to tournaments.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see players like that show up. There was I think a Sheik player that Envy played against on one of the crew battles. I can't remember his tag, but it's like again just an old and grand father, and it's weird like because they've seen a lot of shit and situations.
Oh, let's go! That's
and
my
they
name.
get there.
Sorry,
Max.
Yeah.
Wait, is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
God, fuck.
So have you seen
you only children with your weirdly spelled names?
No. It's not like a my son's gonna be different kind of thing. So
yes, it is. Every parent wants that.
I'm about to explain it. So have you seen the Polish alphabet?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
no, I haven't. Obviously,
I thought you were being sarcastic. I'm just gonna move up past that. So we're not the richest country.
Okay.
And we spent all of our money when we were making our alphabet on all these. We have 3 Zs.
That's a lot.
We've got 2 E's. We've got 2 A's. We've got 2. We couldn't afford the X.
Yeah.
So if we need that sound, we just use KS. So my name is Max with a KS.
In the traditional Polish, or the only way that Polish alphabet can spell it.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yes. So
I'm sorry I jumped the gun, and I'm sorry I yelled at you, because that's a perfectly fine explanation. But your parents do want you to be special, and they do think you're going to be different.
Oh, they know I am. The doctors told them when I was born, this is going to be a very special boy.
I'm an only child too, you know?
Yeah. I get the vibe.
Yeah.
That's why we get on so well.
Yeah, we just...
If anyone has siblings,
we just have voids in our souls.
Yeah.
We're 2 alone growing up.
We've got the same amount of damage, and it's like vibing on this couch right now.
I would have liked to see, so Griffin in Cruz would have upbeat that Peach and killed himself for the meme, but I didn't see the Sheik do that. And I was surprised because I've been seeing it so much since yesterday.
Yeah.
But I like that the Sheik went for an actual edge guard. Feels good.
It's probably because they don't play Sheik. It's Nicki Pricent. I think Sheik might just be Pricent.
They think they're so nice.
Memeing again.
They think they're so nice.
Yeah, he's gone Zelda. Nicki's not the kind of guy to do this Zelda stuff. I think Pricent definitely is.
Okay. Zelda's hits her with the backwards knee. Zelda, for those who don't know, has pretty much 2 moves.
Isn't down smash okay as well?
No, it's fair and bear.
But down okay. We actually have a player in the UK trying to get PR'd as Zelda.
Oh my god.
Because he's been PR'd as Puff, and now he wants to do the worst Puff. But
it's tough.
Yeah.
Nice. Parasol spike gets there.
This is
still a live game. Samus is pretty wonky in teams, and because you can live for so long, it's like you kind of got to counter as like 5.75 stocks.
I feel like if it wasn't Peach Samus, this game would be over by now.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. And also, how has Samus come back from this, right? You need to like basically gimp Fox.
Oh my god,
and stay away from Sheik.
That pickup from the Sheik was pretty nasty.
Whoop! Slap. How can she?
Yeah, that roll in got called out pretty hard. They're just
messing around.
Yeah.
They're just goofing.
I mean, it's pretty hard to just finish off Samus even. Right?
Is that like a half Charlie? I love that.
That is the best. Have you ever lost a doubles game because you just memed on your friend right at the end and killed him?
Not in bracket. But yeah, you know I mess around a little bit. You want to get a little wacky on the setup?
I've definitely lost a doubles game because I was getting carried, and then we got taken to the point of the bracket where I couldn't get carried anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know it's bad?
I am weighing him down.
You know it's bad when your friend turns to you and just goes, just go Puff, it'll be easier.
Oh no. That is so bad. Look at the drip on that controller. It's so beautiful. With the neon pink buttons. I like that a lot.
Oh, they're pink?
Oh, shit.
No,
Yeah, man.
He
So
actually,
Pink's like red, but different.
Yeah. Thanks, dog. I thought in my monochrome vision. Leon actually used to have a really nice controller with like all pink buttons and like this pink floral pattern to go with it. It used to be beautiful. I don't know what happened.
The Samus player went for a grab from
That's Leon.
From the Firefox. Is that possible? Can you grab a fox
I think if
out
you're
of Firefox?
frame perfect,
That would have been
maybe.
so money.
That's not the kind of thing Leon normally goes for. He's your like Leon's an FGC player.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
That's why I play Samus.
And it shows in like his Samus play. Yeah, for sure. It really does.
The double.
I didn't get
statistically worth it, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh. Then net trades with the.
They got a. Oh man. So they were both kind of just not positioned well. They weren't close enough to edgeguard Fox, and they were just kind of in Peach's danger, or sorry, Sheik's danger zone.
I think Pricent and Nicki are just playing so fast that like it doesn't really matter if they split them up or keep them together. They're both ready to react in like both situations. And Calzum and Liam just don't really. Calzum and Leon don't really have that. Like. It takes them a while to clock what's happening. If they get them trapped, they just suddenly get turned around into 2 different 1v1s. They don't actually like trap them in anything. And then the punish game is just kind of like another level.
It's just better, yeah. It's also like, I mean, they have. It's funny too because they have characters that are fairly easy to combo. I mean, Sheik less so than Fox, but like this is what you want, but it's too hard too. It's just too hard.
I think the Sheik Fox actually kind of works pretty well against how floaty these guys are. Like the setups she can give you from like the tilts if they DI in is really good for Fox to pick up off.
Yeah, well, yeah. What I'm saying is that for the purple team, the blue team, is that they have comboable opponents.
Yeah.
And yet they still can't make it work.
Yeah.
And that's just like a gap. It's a gap in skill.
Yeah. So I counteracted what you were saying by saying how good.
Yeah.
Red
Exactly.
team,
Yeah.
Okay. We're on the same page. I like that we took.
Oh! Mamma mia.
Ooh, that.
No shine.
That was a really strange counter. Can you counter shine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, with Peach?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can. It's just a move like the other. I think you got to be spaced well, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
It's not just free. That was an early fist bump.
Give it to him. Boom.
Leon puts his whole body.
He said, "Give me a real one."
Into like the fist bump. He doesn't just
yeah.
bump.
You could tell he took karate as a kid. You put your whole body in.
He's got his form down. Should we do a Leon?
It's like you gotta.
Yeah. We almost headbutted.
Like the fusion dance.
Who we got sitting down next? These guys are ready. Other homeboys aren't even off the stream yet.
I love hungry gamers.
Yeah.
Ooh, should I get a second bowl? It is 12:15. Oh no, I lost my Wi-Fi.
Oh, they ruined my hair. It wasn't good to begin with, but they ruined it. Okay, this is the last set of this wave of pools. Yeah. So we'll probably be wrapping it up after this.
Swag.
We got to make this time. We're gonna dedicate ourselves to commentating this bad boy. How about that?
Like not messing around?
No. Like we're gonna give this the full esports treatment.
And
of course we are, because this is my scene. So I said I moved from Norwich. We've got Norwich sitting down. We've got Deku Don and Vurj. Ganondorf and Young Link. Because our scene, at one point, our top players were a Ganondorf, a Young Link, and me as Luigi.
Oh.
And then there was like a gap, and then we had like Fox and Marth.
Oh.
Our best player was a Falco, but he didn't live with us, so
okay.
all our weeklies were Young
Did you
Link.
start playing Luigi?
No, I switched.
So you switched from Falco to Luigi back to Falco?
Yeah.
Why'd you switch to Luigi? What went through your head?
I watched Jarl Raiden play. Have you seen him? He's a Luigi from Switzerland. I just really liked what I saw, so I wanted to try it out, and I ended up finding the character really fun.
He is fun to move around with.
I still think Luigi's really fun. His matchups suck ass.
I mean, yeah.
Like he's fun to control, but to literally play against other people is a very unenjoyable experience.
You got him muscle through it. Like the only way is to become Curve, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's sick. I watched a lot of his stuff. But no, I'm a big Jarl Raiden fanboy.
I'm up on Curve on net play sets.
Let's go. No, Jarl Raiden has this weird like optimal punish game Luigi. It's very interesting to see.
Okay.
A very heavy like grab game and stuff like that. It's pretty dope.
Interesting.
Vurj sometimes does play Fox and
I hear the grunts of a purple evil man.
Yeah. Don's Ganon is sick as. I hope they're playing someone they're going to beat, because if Don pops off, it's a treat.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, I lived in the city of Norwich for, like, a good while, and I used to go to tournaments in a different city. And then I went to a monthly in this different city. And the monthly before I went had these guys there. And then they didn't go to this one. So when I said I live in Norwich, they were all like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you with these guys? And then like I got introduced to the scene. And then we built it up from like 4 of us. And then we started to have like 8+ regulars. And then out-of-town people come. So if you ever can, Norwich is a really sick scene from the UK. I'm going to advertise it. Come to like our stuff.
It is fun building a scene. Like even if it's like a small, like I did in college when I found out about Melee, and I was like, I want to play with a bunch of people, and like it just slowly grows, and you make friends, and there's this like really tight knit feeling. And
that's like the best part.
Yeah.
It was like we play Melee together, and then we'd start like going to dinners together and like hanging out more. Nights out and stuff like that. It was dope.
Scoring tendies after the tournament.
Yeah. Or before it, usually.
Or before.
Our venue it's like a small city. There's only like 200,000 people, so everything's closed at like 10, which is when our venue closes as well. So we've got to eat before, otherwise everything's like closed. Let's go.
All right.
We got the Void, as they're called. It's a reference to a room in a club in the city.
Okay.
That's the team, the Void. Against, the Finnish people. We got them back.
Yeah.
Pakanen and Eideeiit.
So what do you give odds here of Deku Don and Vurj winning?
Okay, so like I want to just be a big homie and say that like they've got this free, which is how I'm gonna commentate.
Sure.
But like realistically, like it's against Sheik Fox, and like from what I saw earlier, they were pretty good. I've played the Sheik; he's pretty solid as well. So I do want to see how it goes down, but I feel realistically it might have to be the top tiers in my heart, right? But my heart is gonna be Norwich all the way.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I mean, it can be. Oh, look at the young Link custom icon. That's so cute.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's actually that's hella cool.
I wonder if they did them for every character.
Isn't
like,
that
even the low tiers?
Isn't that the meme thing? Like the little.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Creepy pasta, whatever they're called.
Bend round.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just a cute little face. Oh, I love this design so much, dude. But yeah.
So right now, my boys need to clean up this Fox. Big up air from Deku Don. That should get it. Yeah. Way dead. So now against the Sheik. Oh, they don't really know who wants to take the lead. So yeah, they both kept chasing that Sheik down and like stutter stepping, and then Vurj ended up hitting Don for it.
Yeah, you have to decide, who's going in and who's not, and it can flex. Like you usually want the faster character, obviously with the better approach options, but it can be mixy to say like, okay, Ganon goes in, right?
Yeah.
Throw out moves and stuff like that.
Don's coming down with a lot of these down Bs, and they're getting called out quite a bit on his recovery.
I like air dodge into the platform as well. The ledge is just a dangerous place to live. Gets up smashed. Gotta stay away. He's got projectiles, but he doesn't feel like using them, I guess. Because in my mind, I would want to just get to the corner, throw boomerangs.
I think they're really laggy to throw, and they were still quite close to him. So if he started to throw one,
just not safe.
The second person, you can only cover one person at a time with a projectile, right?
Damn, he ate 2 up tilts because his F tilt just wasn't close enough to the Fox.
Don throws out the Don B out of panic, and
the Don B.
And it hits.
I like that.
He loves that move, dude. If you ever play him, just sit at the end of down B range and run away, and you get a punish.
The Don B.
Damn.
All
right, not looking too good for my boys here on Dreamland. Hopefully they're staying in it. They're on their last stocks.
Where do they take them, right? Do they want to go somewhere like Yoshi's? If they ban Yoshi's, I guess they go Battlefield.
Yeah, I have a Battlefield. Maybe FOD.
Okay.
But I'm not too sure.
I'm with that.
I feel like a smaller stage would just be nice for the Ganon, especially.
The edge guards aren't really on deck. I feel like, oh no.
And Vurj isn't really using projectiles anyway, so it doesn't.
I feel like the sort of the way Ganon gets the most money out of his day is when he calls out things like recoveries, and he just basically makes hard reads that end up killing.
He pretty much has to do that though.
And he couldn't really do that in this game specifically.
He couldn't pick the exact option his opponent was going for every time.
Well,
that's what they have to do.
Yeah, he's also stuck, dealing with other shit, which is hard.
Yeah.
Because like, let's say he needs to cover high to get that Fox, like what just happened. There's a Sheik on that platform. Can't do it. So Ganon's just so hard nerfed, right?
Yeah. There was definitely one moment where like he read a tech in from the Sheik, and he managed to cover it with stomp back air and like get a stock. That was the only like solid thing he was able to like really confirm. Everything else is kind of like trading and stuff like that.
So they probably banned Yoshi's because it's very very scary with these characters specifically.
Nice
I think the young Link loves. Nice
that was really good. Yeah, there was no jump, and he recognized he's going to ledge.
Another edge guard setup, but yeah, see, Ganon just kind of had to stay in the center because he didn't want to fuck with the Fox on the platform.
Yeah. I feel like the best bet might just be to like you don't really know our character gimmick them, but that's just gonna be so hard to do in doubles.
Yeah, and it's like
how often can you get away with that, right? Like, especially against,
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends.
I mean, Don's getting away with these Don Bs right now.
The Don Bs.
He's like 3 for 3. Charging the up smash in the center of the stage, waiting for the landing as well.
He's getting in touch with his inner Ganon. That's always a charge up smash.
Don is in tune with his inner Ganon. He is like, if you were to see his like character playtime in like a bar chart form, it's like Ganon's way out there, and then Bowser is like 1% of the Ganon time, and then like every other thing is just blank.
He likes the villains then.
Yeah.
My friend used to, my friend plays Ganon, and he always used to put the ISIS tag on. And I asked him why, and he was like, because he's pure evil.
Jesus.
And that's I always think about Ganon. Like he's not a nice person.
No. Very much he's the king of evil, right?
Yeah, and someone brought up a good point yesterday. It was that Ganon was the only villain in like a Nintendo game series to have actually killed the hero.
Oh wow.
You know, because in one of the timelines, Link actually just dies. So
let's go Ganon.
Becomes Ganon. Ganon.
That's hype.
So Sheik needs to get this stock erased, and then we got a pretty even game.
Oh
but yeah.
no! Don't just straight up punch George in the jaw right there. Oh, Vurj, sorry. Thankfully, it didn't like cost too much. It just meant he got bullied for a little bit, but now Vurj is trying to come in to save him. They end up getting clustered too much, I feel like. So when the punish starts on them, they're both getting punished at the same time. Oh, that needle was so huge. Oh, he overcommitted.
Oh, wow. This is such an interesting... They were just trading the ledge with each other. It was actually really well synchronized, but they didn't get any kills off of it.
Don's going to get sent off stage. Going to go for his down B. Does barely make stage whilst Vurj dies on the other side. Trying to hold it down. Just wait for his body to come back.
Yeah,
and ends up cleaning the edge guard. Damn, these hits are so strong, the frames are dying.
Slippy!
Oh, nay. This is some high octane action. I saw a down B in there somewhere.
Yeah, down B, you can see the shield, and it hits it nice and good. The purple is so good against shield. Does some move to hit Fox, which knocks Fox all the way to the right and dies. This is a pretty live game, I think. Well, Young Link off stage.
It's all on Don now. Against 3-star.
He's got to do so much.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
Rolls in.
Oh, gets covered by the Sheik, and the Fox coming in.
Nice.
Yeah.
We need those.
Yeah, he actually wanted to combo Sheik off of that grab. He's like, oh, sick, just still.
No out of shield options when you're behind like that.
Yeah. There's double fairs. It's too quick. Too
God, dude, he's trying to save him?
Yeah.
He's trying to make it a game.
Doesn't even look happy about it.
No.
The other guy does. He was cheerful, Alexander.
Well, what are your Johns? Go ahead.
We weren't as good.
Ooh, that's a new one.
I'm an honest, straightforward kind of guy.
What is he saying?
Yeah. Well played to Norwich.
Well played.
We were out here, got some stream time.
Team gains.
Team gains and Norwich, yeah. They definitely
Team gains. No gyms. Just gains.
We have one of our guys called Jim. So, suck that. And see you around.